Hey folks, Nathan here from Stars Beyond the Films, the Star Wars Reports Rebels Roundtable, and the Star Wars Timeline Gold, bringing you a look at more Star Wars X-Wing miniatures game products from Fantasy Flight Games. This time we're looking at the second pair of Playmats for X-Wing, which of course can be used if you combine them for Armada, and of course you can use them for other games. Now, last time that we looked at any of these, they had released a pair that were basically a generic Starfield and Death Star Assault. Alright, so generic Starfield, and basically the Death Star 1 with Yavin and Yavin 4 back there in the background. 3x3, rubber, slip resistant. Nice quality, but I remember saying that the Starfield felt very generic and kind of meh. And I wasn't a huge fan of Death Star Assault, though it was nice to have this Star Wars themed playmat. One of the cool things about it, though, if you wanted to play a bigger scale battle, or if you wanted to play something like Armada, you could take that Starfield, and in this case, stick it on the top, bottom, or right to expand it out in a logical way. What we have this time are two new ones here for early 2016. We have the Bespin playmat and the Death Star 2 playmat. Again, 3x3, and again I will try to point out, unlike last time, that's why I did it here a moment ago, where you could take the Starfield and connect it to make it a little bit of a larger play area if you have both. Now this, if I can step back, is the Bespin playmat here. Right, so we have basically Bespin with Cloud City over here to the bottom right, kind of coming out of that corner. Barely fades off at the bottom there on the other side, so we've got a nice Starfield edge on the left and on top, which can easily be matched up for a bigger play area with the Starfield from that first wave of playmats. And you got your little Star Wars logo up there in the corner. Again, 3x3. And then here is this one. Again, 3x3. This is the Death Star 2, right? So we have the Forest Moon of Endor there. We've got the Death Star 2 over top of it. Star Wars up there in the corner. Starfield edges to the top and the left again, with the Forest Moon of Endor coming up out of the bottom right, just like Bespin in the other one, with the Death Star 2 there in the background. So should you pick these up? Personally, I like the look of these much better than the look of the first pair, though I do think that either of these would pair well with the Starfield playmat for a larger play area, as I've mentioned a few times here. Personally, my favorite is that Death Star 2 one. I like the coloration of that. My second favorite of all of them being Bespin. So if you are looking for a playmat and you haven't picked up any yet, there's definitely some good ones to choose from. Bear in mind, price tag wise, it is a little bit painful. Both of these retail right around $40 unless you can find it at a place like Miniature Market where it's a little bit cheaper. I bought mine straight from Fantasy Flight Games. Both of these playmats plus shipping, $100. So yeah, your mileage will definitely vary. If you can find playmats that you are okay with that aren't Star Wars themed for Fantasy Flight Games, they'll certainly work just as well. But if you're looking for the official ones, these are the best pair so far, in my opinion.